She's just 13 years old and a freshman. They say she's 6 feet and 2, and I'd put 2 or 3 inches on top of that. This is going to be one whale of a basketball player.
Oh, she is. She has leads the tournament already. A state tournament, 9 block shots, has 22 rebounds, 11 off the offensive boards.
Inbounds Durant. The announcers on this telecast are employed by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, and this one tightens up again. That's the first basket for McCoben.
Great interior pass from number 11, Christy Langdon.
Pressure up the floor, and the whistle goes to Amy Lilienthal. And she'll get her first personal, second team foul, Durant.
Some early shooting stats. Durant, 3 of 8. Muscatine, 4 of 6, 67%.
Rivera, the fall away along the baseline, and you'll see a lot of that. She works the baseline exceptionally well. Rivera with 4. 4 points to lead for Muscatine. Durant with the ball. Schoenig. Now Langdon. This will be Lilienthal. Schoenig. And Kepler. Now the high post, McCoben. She'll come out to shake the ball loose every now and then. McCoben.
I just found out who Randy Ward thinks is his best defensive player. It's that one. The foul's on, 33. Sarah Drake. She started out the game one-on-one with Stacy McCoben, the 6'2 center. When Jenny Knoll entered, she went to their other All-Stater, number 22, the All-State guard, Christy Langdon, who's 5'4".
Here's Langdon. Drake with her first personal. As a team, Durant shooting from the free throw line, just 57%. She makes 1 of 2. And against the pressure, this is Sarah Anderson. Barb Cole. Lowe catches up, and now the half-court offense. Anderson off the head fake. And guess who?
Guess who?
Well, Jenny Knoll. That's not bad. The first time you touch the basketball, you get a rebound and a basket.
Right. And most of the credit for a steal the next time.
Cole ended up with it. Now Anderson. 5-point lead, Muscatine. Yep. Sarah Anderson keeps the pressure on. Biggest lead of the ball game, a 7-pointer, Muscatine at 14-7. Schoenig. And reaching in will be Barb Cole. This telecast is authorized and the broadcast rights granted by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union solely for the entertainment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of the descriptions and accounts of tonight's activities without the express written consent of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union is prohibited.
Now that foul, of course, on Barb Cole for Becky Schoenig at the line.
Schoenig, a 50% free throw shooter. And she's 50% here. 1 of 2. Interception. McCoben comes up with it. A 6-point lead. Muscatine. Durant looking uphill. McCoben to the high post. Langdon to work against Tara Drake. This will be Kepler. Now Lilienthal. Takeaway up the middle. That was Barb Cole. And her presence has been felt with the quarter winding down. And a 6-point lead. Muscatine 14 and Durant 2, and we'll be right back with the second quarter right after this. Didn't want to shortchange Durant. I said it was 14-2. They're looking uphill at a 6-point deficit into the second quarter.
But they've got some momentum going their way right now. I think they've kind of solved the Muscatine pressure and created 2 turnovers in late going with to the pressure of their own into the field.
This is a matchup of 2 teams making their very first appearance in the state tournament. The Muskies from Muscatine, the Wildcats from Durant, and the first quarter shooting reflects the score. A 6-point lead, Muscatine.
Right, you saw that, 70%.
Baseline drive, Kepler. Rebound to Rivera. And the Muskies with Drake. Looking for Knoll. They'll set it up in the half-court offense. Cole. Drake on the rebound. That's her second basket. Off of a rebound, Tara Drake, and she has 6 points to lead all scorers on the floor. Eight points to lead. 7-10 remaining to the halftime break. Plenty of pomp and pageantry coming your way from the finals of the 1989 Iowa Girls State Basketball Championships. That's Knoll on the rebound.
Another forced shot by 44, Glory Kapler, each of the last 2 times down the court.
Mike Knoll and Mike Anderson coming your way. And we've got a long night of basketball and lots more coming your way. Thanks for joining us. Sarah Anderson.
Yes, who?
Jenny Knoll has her second rebound on the offensive end of the floor, and from that, she has her second basket. Timeout has been called. 6:38 remains in the second. Muscatine, with its biggest lead of the basketball game, it's a 10-pointer. Muscatine 18 and Durant 8. And Mike, we've got more basketball after this one. The 6-player finals with Ankeny matched up against Atlantic, the Trojans and the Hawkettes.
Yes, and
where's my cutters? Maribel, look the cut. Don't force it in there.
That's Muscatine.
There, you go right back to your point girl on the strong side elbow for the shot. Understand? Okay. Defensively, you're doing a great job.
That's Randy Ward. He's in his 6th year at Muscatine. And he brings an unbeaten team into the championship game, 24-0, and rated #1 all the way. Let's see the huddle of John Eibeling on the Durant Wildcats. We'll catch up with John a little bit later.
I agree with Coach Randy Ward. Muskies, defensively, you're doing great. And they are. I heard him say something about Joy coming in for Barb. That's 23, Joy Hubbock in the Muscatine lineup, replacing Barb Cole.
Here's the full court pressure now. Muscatine puts the clamps on Durant. Into the lineup for Durant will be number 52, Darcy Jepson, a 5'7" senior. That's Jepson, and that's Langman. 10 points to lead. 8 points to lead. Picking up a couple, Becky Schoenig, and she has 7.
Up high, we saw the press breaker to the big girl, Knoll, firing right back, break the pressure easily.
This is Rivera, and this is Knoll.
3rd straight time.
3 offensive rebounds for Jenny Knoll, the freshman, and 3 baskets off the rebound. Here's McCoven. And the partial block and the foul to Knoll.
Here we're going to look at McCoven's coming to the middle. Knoll let herself get just about a half a step behind. And actually was hurt. She had to stop because 53, Maribel Rivera, probably cut off her angle to block it clean.
McCoven shoots 59% from the line.
I thought McCoven was probably a Division I basketball player. She's chosen to go the route in another sport. She's going to play for a fine volleyball team in Cedar Falls, Iowa.
for Roger Robbie Fard and a fine volleyball program.
I was hoping you would say, I always have trouble with Roger's name.
He's quite a guy.
Yes, sir.
She makes one of two, McCoven. That shortens it to a 9-point lead at 22-11. And on the takeaway, Durant up the floor against the number 1 Muskies. Rejection, Jenny Knoll.
Every time she blocked a shot, it's a state tournament record. She broke the record set by a young lady named Molly Tybeck.
A young lady named Molly had a great basketball program. Waterloo, Columbus. Molly Tybeck now at UCLA.
She's a little more than at UCLA.
That's right.
She's starring out there as a freshman.
What a presence as a freshman for the Bruins, huh?
Yes, sir.
Placement into the lineup, and on for Durant is Krista Clausen, a 5'8" junior. Now Mel Cooper-Schmidt, a whale of a program for the Sailors in Waterloo, Columbus. And for the second time up the floor, Muscatine turns the ball over. And when we mention UCLA in Los Angeles, we'll mention that this is a nationwide telecast for us. And for everybody outside the borders of the state of Iowa, welcome on board. Glad to have you. Got letters from Oregon, California, all over the place. Former Iowans and I think some converts to girls basketball as well.
And we're glad to have them with us.
McCoven. And that's Tara Drake with the rebound. Into the lineup is Joy Hovick for the Muskies, 5'6" senior. Eight points now for Jenny Knoll.
5 offensive rebounds, 4 of them converted into baskets.
11 points to lead Muscatine. McCoven, no place to go. Scramble for the basketball. That's Sarah Anderson disputing.
I hope our stats crew gives credit for a steal to Maribel Rivera that time. She caused the whole thing.
Let's take a look at it.
See it. And here she comes. You'd already seen it.
Yep.
Right off of Rivera's hand. Now it's Eric. Eric is her younger sister. Sarah Anderson and McCoven going for the ball.
Against the pressure, here's Muscatine. This is Joy Hovick. Barb Cole. Here's Rivera. And the rebound and the save to Darcy Jepson. 3:40 left in the second quarter. Langman, Jepson. It rattles loose and back in front pressure for Muscatine. It'll be inbounds, Durant.
I don't know how Chuck Van Heck, the Muscatine athletic director, got the good seat right at the base of the mountain. But that's him, one of the state's finest.
He knows somebody, huh?
He's one of the state's finest ADs, too.
Yep. That's Becky Schoenig, who's having a good night. She has 9 points. She leads all scorers on the floor. And now a 9-point lead. Muscatine. That was Knoll. She has, by the way, officially 6 offensive rebounds and 4 baskets off the rebound. And Knoll,
2 fouls.
picks up her second foul. You know, one of the problems of being the biggest player on the floor, the guy in the striped shirt can see you all the better. And so you don't get away with some of the hand check fouls or the minor contact fouls. They look like major fouls. Timeout on the floor with 2:53 remaining in the half. Muscatine 22, Durant 13. The Muskies lead the Wildcats, and we'll be right back after these messages.